Levi Cyber,
Keith DeBolt,
Jake Miller, and then we have one other teammate, Pascal Brody.
Great. And what the difference is it?
Positive H2O is a team of professional windsurfers and watermen, and we are uniting a global community of water enthusiasts. And basically what we're doing on Maui right now, coming up October 23rd, is we're having a North Shore beach cleanup. We're going to cover Baldwin Beach to Okipo and then up Baldwin Avenue. We would like to have as much of the community involved as possible, and the more help we can get, the better. We already collaborated with Community Workday, Surfrider Foundation, Lulu Lelaman, and Maui Yoga Shala for the event. And also a lot of the local businesses are contributing for refreshments and food for the volunteers.
This sounds like a wonderful thing.
Oh, yeah.
So young watermen and women, I trust.
for sure. Anybody who wants to get involved.
Now, I need you to
Anybody who wants to get involved.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We already did a beach, well, I should say a reef cleanup on Sunday at Ho'okipa, and it was super successful. We had about 25 to 30 people who showed up, and we went out swimming with masks and stand-up boards and pulled off all the debris off the reef, and then sort of showed it on the beach, took some picture and video.
I bet it's amazing to see how much stuff you come back with, huh?
It's crazy how much stuff is on the reef.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Well, what in the world started this?
I think it's just our passion to be in the water, and you know, I'm originally from Wyoming, and when I first came to Maui, I knew I wanted to try to give back and keep the island as clean as when I first arrived, and you know, this is just a great opportunity. We all decided, you know, we wanted to contribute in some sort of fashion, and the first way that we thought of was to create this beach cleanup and get the community involved as well.
Wonderful.
I think we're so much in the water, and it's such a big part of our lives that I felt like I've gotten so much through windsurfing and surfing and the water that I wanted to give something back and try and create some projects locally that will eventually expand globally. And I grew up in Madagascar. I lived there until I was 12 years old. So I saw a lot of issues with water and availability of water and the cleanliness of water. And so I felt like this could be an opportunity to maybe eventually branch out and do some projects globally. And myself and Levi, you and Jake, we do, through windsurfing, I've done a ton of traveling all over Africa and Indonesia. And so you get to see kind of the issues that there are with water. And through what I do and I love to do, I'm able to give back. It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say I've been just taking this whole time, but you know, you get a lot from your sport in the water. So I think it's our responsibility to give back if we can.
Great.
Yeah, do you have a favorite spot that you've windsurfed at? That's a pretty good question,
That's a
isn't
great
it?
question. There's many good spots, but I was just in the Marshall Islands last year, and that was amazing.
Wow.
And that's pretty close. And I can kind of relate to the people there because it's Micronesia, and there's a lot of Micronesians live in Hawaii, and so it's a beautiful place, amazing waves, amazing wind. But then Madagascar has amazing waves, and Cape Verde has amazing waves, and
Wow, so
it's
it's taking you all over the
yeah,
world.
it's taken me all over the world: Africa, Mozambique, Zanzibar, Morocco.
It's good work if you can get it.
It's good work if you can get it.
How lucky to do something you love, you know?
It's amazing, and I think that's another reason why I feel like I should give back, because every day I get to live, you know, what I love to do. I feel a responsibility to give something back.
Well, if we're talking about environmental cleanliness, how do the waters here in Hawaii kind of measure up to some of the other places you've been?
I think in general the water in Hawaii are pretty clean. I mean, if there's a bit of trash on the reef and all that, I mean, definitely there's areas that I think could use help. But in general, in third world countries, there isn't someone who's looking at where they're dumping wastes or anything like that. So the water.
Have as much waste either.
Yeah, I mean, okay, obviously around the cities, it's bad. You know, when you go to the country, it's fine because there's no real
Industrial.
Yeah, there's no real industrial stuff going in the waters.
Yeah.
So for me, it's more about getting clean water for people to drink and use. And you know, in Africa and Madagascar, women walk for miles and miles just with their little pot just to get water. So accessibility of water, cleanliness of water, and those are issues. We're working with charitable water foundation as well, and they do projects all over the world. And on our website, you can go and donate, and the money goes to water charity to do projects with us around the world.
And the
So it's not,
website?
the money doesn't come to us directly.
Uh-huh. What is the website?
The website is www.positive-h2o.com, and having clean water in the world is one of the bigger issues that a lot of people don't know about. Just to throw some stats out there, there's 884 million people in the world that don't have access to clean water. The other thing we want to focus on is sanitation, because that's another huge issue. A lot of people don't have toilets to go to the bathroom. So when they do go to the bathroom, it goes into their groundwater and contaminates their groundwater. So that's there's 2.6 billion people in the world that don't have access to adequate sanitation.
I mean, and obviously, you know, it's something we have to start locally. It's not like we're just going to go out and do these huge projects. So that's why we're associating ourselves with Water Charity Foundation, because they already have a structure in place. I think our goal is to mainly work with already existing foundations or charities that we can sort of bring our travel, our image, and work with them and try and create projects with them, because they already have a structure in place. Putting a structure in place in third world countries or anywhere, you know, takes a long time. So if we can just help facilitate and bring awareness through what we do and bring funds to their projects, but we can sort of spearhead the project and maybe make a film while we're in these countries or something like that, then we can really help that way.
How do you find the awareness of other windsurfers here on Maui as far as environmental issues?
I think they're willing to help and unite with everybody. I think we just need more activities and more people getting involved, and I think you can see it on everybody's face in Hawaii. They're so grateful for this place, and in their heart they want to do something. Sometimes it's just you just need something for them to attach themselves
A little
with.
bit of organization,
A
some
little bit of
good
organization to bring
ideas.
people together. That's the main thing.
A lot of people are looking to do things, but there's no outlet to do it.
Right,
So
right.
we're trying to create that outlet with education and community events.
Some
People
free
can-
swag always helps too. You know?
Yeah.
That'll bring anybody to the beach.
And some grinds.
Well, I do like your logo. I see it on your shirt. It's a rather handsome logo. You guys, for some local riffraff, you're pretty darn well organized. When I heard about you at first, I just thought you were picking up trash from the beach and stuff. And to hear that you're interested in freshwater and other countries, this is much bigger than I realized.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it has to start locally, because going internationally takes a lot of effort. But our goal is to start locally, do some local projects, whatever we can get involved in and works, and then sort of showcase that and attract sponsorship to be able to put that money towards good projects, and also do the projects that we want to do, which includes filming and promoting ourselves and what we do and healthy lifestyle and clean water. And I think obviously with the internet and websites and the video stuff that all of us are involved in, all the sponsors that we do already have, it's a great showcase for what we do.
It's a great way for companies and nonprofits and people just to connect and create a positive change.
Well, now I'm pretty naive about who's who in the windsurfing world. Are you guys, sponsored? Are you guys, the big dogs here?
This guy is Levi Cyber, Red Bull, Quattro, Goya,
Whoa.
the kind.
Well, Keith is one of the most renowned shakers in windsurfing,
Okay.
and Jake and all these guys. This is the epicenter for the sport, so you get a collection of the best athletes here, and I think right now is really a good time.
Levi just produced a film last year and was the star of the film. I mean, we're all part of
What
it.
is that film?
It's called The Windsurfing Movie 2, and John DeCesare and Jace Monabianco and Levi, Poor Boys Production, they produced this film. We're going to have a premiere sometime, hopefully this month in Maui. And it's a movie, basically, and went
So it
around the
isn't
world.
only Maui, it's all around the world.
It's all around the world. We went to Mexico, we went to the Marshall Islands, a little bit in Cape Verde, a little bit in the Gorge,
Yeah.
California, Hawaii. So it's an amazing film, and it kind of shows what we're about. They did an amazing job doing this film.
So where's your favorite place on